Yo. I'm back with Sergeant Q. It's been a fun ass show. Whew. I mean, the first show was like an hour. The second show was like 3 hours. I guess it's like our fifth show.
Yeah,
So hold on, let me put this in a couple of. So one of the points of us doing these shows is like I love to see people reactions and hopefully that you learn something from the show. We were informative and stuff like that. What are your thoughts on that, Sergeant? How have you liked the show so far?
I love the show. It was very entertaining today. We had different types of people up here. Music artists, chefs, battle rappers, entrepreneurs. I mean, it was just so much networking, and that was the positive side of it is that everyone networked.
Well,
Everyone got everybody's information.
that's the thing. Like, if you shouldn't be coming to these joints if you ain't backing down the network. Um, like on real, I mean,
That's true.
like we about here to network. So as I'm doing right now, like you know, um, the funny thing is a lot of people act like they want to come through stuff like this and they don't. Um, I don't ever get mad about that stuff like that. What I do say is like we provide a place for you to network.
Mhm.
Um, if you choose not to come through or you know, to do it, then you're at fault, not us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
They're missing out on a big opportunity. They're missing out on a big opportunity, and like we discussed earlier, with the entrepreneur Dion, it's about supporting. We have support is free. That's all you got to do is support. Like you don't have to come here if you don't want to, but like and share it if you see it on Facebook or you know just even if somebody's in the conversation and they're talking about something like every time someone talks about their music artists they're looking for interviews, boom, Raheem Bell,
I mean,
151 at the bar.
thing is, I think um, the thing is that I've been blessed with dealing with some good people, um, and I'm like I've been blessed with some of the dopest people. So I'm gonna put this out there again. I'll put the flyer up on my page in a little bit. 2020, the tour lineup is coming, and this is from Savage Life. This is the super unit. We had an actually guest y'all probably couldn't see. Y'all might have heard in the background, but they're doing the tour. Shout out to my man Brian, Louisiana, Atlanta, St. Louis, um, Denver, Colorado, Miami, Florida, uh, Memphis, Tennessee, Cleveland, Houston, Baton Rouge, Dallas, Texas, Richmond, Virginia, and Baltimore. Savage Life, Webby 6. Um, so the super unit is involved in that, and there'll be opportunity for artists to perform and stuff. And they're also doing some stuff down in the Richmond area. Um, like we are really, really, really growing and expanding. Um, and that's one of the things that I want people to understand. Like I'm not really concerned with just being the hottest nigga in the DMV. Um, I want to be one of the hottest podcasters across the world. So that's like my 2020 goal for real, for real. And I think we're going to accomplish that by bringing on great artists as yourself and having great conversation. Um, you know, we can talk a little bit about I didn't even get into the five do's and don'ts with Chef Rock because we just went totally off script. as family, so we do that. It was a situation that happened. What was it? Um, what has been your favorite drink over the last 10 years?
You really want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Let's talk about let's talk about the Tokyo tea.
Yeah, I remember that Tokyo
Let's talk
tea.
about that Tokyo tea.
Tokyo tea was hot, yo. So it was this little club in Alexandria, and they had Long Island iced teas, they had blue motorcycles, but that fucking Tokyo tea was like, woo! That shit was like the Ric Flair drinks.
When I tell you, I had one cup of that, and that was what was I living in? I was living in Manassas, Virginia.
I think so.
I was living in Manassas, Virginia, and that's like a good hour and a half drive. When I tell you, I think I was crying on the way home.
I remember you told
When
me
you don't,
you went to McDonald's and tried to pay with your ID instead of your debit card.
I tried to pay with my ID. I was thinking my ID was a credit card. I mean, I saw flying cars that day. I saw the sidewalks jumping out. Like I couldn't even see the road driving, and you know, that day really made me think about alcohol before I drive. And I never drove that drunk again.
Yeah, I bet.
It scared the shit out of me.
Um, that's hilarious. What has been your least favorite employment job over the last decade?
Employment job over the last decade. I would probably have to say working for the gas stations.
That's good. You know what the funny thing is? I ain't gonna lie. I went to at one point Elevation Burger had the like one of the best burgers out there.
Remember?
Yeah. Elevation. I ain't gonna lie. Elevation Burger and then B7. You ever have B7 on Duke Street?
Nah.
We gotta go to B7. It's organic too.
Oh, okay.
The Davis too. But I remember you had worked at Elevation Burger, and then dog, I ain't gonna lie, when I finally got to Elevation Burger, like, nigga,
Did you have the 2 patty one?
yeah,
Yeah, that's the way to
with
go.
the little barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, it was what was it like fourth age or an eighth age old cheese or something they called
Something,
it.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie though, like, nigga, that shit was crap.
Yeah, it was good.
Like, he told me, like, he's like, yo, man, I work at Elevation Burger. He's like, man, you have these burgers, you gonna change. You ain't gonna fuck with Five Guys no more. I'm like, nigga, I'm in love with Five Guys. I ain't gonna never have. When I had Elevation Burger, I was like, this Five Guys don't even taste the same no more. Greasy ass burger, man.
Yeah.
Shit give me heart problems and shit.
Yeah. Elevation Burger was definitely good, and when I was there, I remember the one of the Food Network shows came in there, so I was on the show. You can see me in the background. I wasn't talking, but I walked past the grill because apparently the type of grill that Elevation Burger uses, they were the only ones in the world using that grill.
Did not know that.
They invented that grill.
Oh shit.
It was a cast iron type of grill that rolled down the line, and they're the only business with it. I'm not sure about today, but they were, and that's what made Elevation Burger so famous. Besides the, organic.
What was the best strip club you met for the last 10 years?
Last 10 years.
Whenever minutes over you, my God.
10 years. see, I like The Hustler. I liked.
I'm gonna tell you like now. I'm gonna tell you this is some real shit. We had more fun, and you know this to be true. We
Yeah.
had more fun in Baltimore strip clubs than we ever had at DC strip clubs.
Yeah.
Like Baltimore strip clubs, like actually, Stadium is cool, but Hustler was like the move. And
Oh, remember we went with that wrestler?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
had girls at the table.
yeah. Um, yeah, we shit. We doing some wild shit. Yeah, we did some really wild shit.
I ended up knowing one of the strippers. I went to school with her.
Oh yeah. So
she was running and hiding from me.
It was just crazy though because we did like yeah, that was some crazy shit. That was some fun times, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had some very fun times, you know. I mean, we went out all the time.
So, how do you feel musically have you grown in the last 10 years?
I think I've grown a lot. You know, like Dion was saying, you know, you keep positive people around you for your craft. You know, that's going to encourage you and embrace you to do better. And you know, I had the pleasure of you know, knowing you, and you know, you've been in it for a long time, and you know, getting good advice from you. You know, being friends with Ellie from Woo, and you know, she's, you know, gave me so much free advice. She charges for advice, but she always gave me free advice. You know, because she can see, like, you know, when she told me that, like, hey, you know, this is what I charge, you know, and I just kept coming to her, kept coming to her, kept coming to her. She can tell that, you know, I had a passion for this, and you know, we just became friends, and then, you know, becoming friends ended up being free advice, you know, and she's helped me grow.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Where do you? What are your plans for 2019? What up, Aunt Goldie?
My plans
I
for
mean, for 2020.
2020.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My plans for 2020 is to come out with a few videos, you know, so people can see more visuals of my craft. Um, I'm coming out with another mixtape probably this summer, and just focus on getting better at marketing and promoting.
I really want a lot of artists. I really want a lot of artists to step up and really invest in their marketing. Um, Definitely, definitely. Because if you're not investing in your marketing, you're not really growing your business. So, before we get off topic, um, so shout out to Flo. She does dope poetry. She is having an event and she's looking for vendors. It's only $50 to vend. It's in Woodbridge. It's Nova second annual Heart to Heart. It's Saturday, September 15th, I believe. They're gonna have poetry, R&B, R&B love with a little bit of hip hop, with local businesses and vendors. The flyer is on my page, but reach out to us. So if you are a local vendor and you're trying to grow your business, she does these events all the time. Um, it's a Florence. She's on my page, and like I said, she's a dope artist. She does poetry and stuff. Definitely check her out. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you were saying? Go ahead. What you were saying, dog?
I forgot what I was
Yeah.
saying.
Okay. You some of the moves she was making in 2020.
Yeah,
Right?
you know, focusing on marketing and promotion, coming out with a mixtape, coming out with more visuals as far as music videos. I'm also learning how to uh, shoot and edit videos myself, and and photography. Um, I just want to learn how to do it all. I want to learn how to podcast.
Definitely.
You know,
You're not gonna help with that.
yeah, I'm like, even if I don't ever get to do it myself, I still want to know how to do it. You know, I like learning. and because learning is growth.
Shout out to Tizzle. I'm sobering up now.
Shout out to Tizzle.
I'm drinking water on my own show.
Yeah, shout out to Lady Low. Shout out to Lady Low.
Shout out to Lady Low. What the hell was I about to say? Are you and Street Blanco ever gonna do a song together?
That is a big plan for 2020 is for the city and the country to see Sergeant Cuba Streets Blanco, the two realists.
I mean, cause y'all do a lot of work for Charlotte. There's a lot of people in different areas that a lot of people want to act like they really represent certain areas and stuff like that. You know, fake streams and fake numbers it doesn't equal representation.
Right.
Just be about your business and just you ain't got to lie to kick it with us. You know what I'm saying? Just be about your business. I can deal with an artist or a person who's growing their business. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to pretend like you got 15 million people and all that other stuff. Just if you're truthful about your business, I'm just gonna promote it. You know, like, share, comment. I randomly put stuff on page by people I haven't asked me to. So, but when I see that people be a little faking the funk, like that's the one that I can't get down with. I won't be getting down with in 2020.
We know a few.
We know a lot. Next show, we naming names, nigga.
Hey, that's my motto for 2020. If I see something fake, I'm tagging you, I'm posting you, I'm putting it out there.
But I see a lot of people making good moves, and like I said, if you're part of a good movement, like I wanna do my best to help promote, like my goal is to see everybody successful. It ain't just about at the bar radio. It's just not about 151. It just ain't about Q. Like, I want to see everybody successful. I want to see everybody be able to do stuff and eat and you know make it look good. Shout out to my man Coco. Um, I just want to say dog, be like, how do you keep people around you that's successful though? Like, you ever thought about that?
How do we keep people around me that's successful? I think to keep people around, the way I keep people around me that's successful is if they're successful and they're doing successful shit, I support their successful shit. And I also do successful shit. Because seeing them do successful shit makes me want to do something successful. So that's why, as far as the city that I'm in, currently, the only person that I really see, very positive and, yeah, he gets pissed off and he gets on a rampage, it hurts a lot of people's feelings, but, it's all facts and, that's why, I want to work. It's not about me riding dick or nothing like that. It's just, I want to be around positive people. I want to be around, people who I can learn from. You know what I'm saying? And Streets is one of those people that I can learn from. So, that's why I fuck with him.
Definitely. That's what's dope is that you deal with people that basically they focus. Like, when people see that you focus, like you switch it to another level. You go Super Saiyan on their ass. I watch people grind. Like, I see Streets grind all the time. Like, there's a lot. Here's a crazy thing. So there's a lot of artists. There's a lot of artists when I play their song, I tag them, and um, they be like, cool, cool. There's a lot of artists I tag. They don't say shit. And they from the DMV, and they see me at events, and they don't speak, act like they don't know who the fuck I am. But then there's artists like Streets. I've never met Streets. I played this song, Believe. I thought it was pretty good, and I played it, and it might even got muted on the last show. But he just to him being mentioned his song was played. He was so grateful for it.
Right.
You
He
know.
was very humble.
So I think that was a like those are the type of artists you want to work with. Those are the type of artists you want to deal with.
Yeah, he keeps the city alive. He's the only person, that is proven that has brought well-known people there, like with his own money. Like he's brought Kevin Gates there. He's brought Boosie there. He's brought Young Dolph there. He's brought there's a couple other people he's brought there. You know, I mean, he brings life to a boring ass city.
Okay. You ain't gotta go in the city like that.
Yeah,
But,
hey, it is what it is. Like I
but
said, 2020, straight up. If you don't like it, then oh well.
so, I mean, the one thing is, like I said, you keep the positive people, people with the right energy around you, um, you're gonna be successful. Um, I really love, like I said, I love the Watch Me song. I love the stuff that you've been doing. And I think like this could be a really great idea. You like on some realness, like I don't know if y'all missed it earlier, but he's actually had put physical CDs in certain locations, and they've been selling as well. Correct?
Yes.
And even though like even me and him talk, I was like, I don't really, I told him I don't really do physical CDs, but he was adamant about it, and they sold. Correct?
Yes.
So
So
like,
a little over. I think it was last time I checked. It was about 72 copies.
so you sold 72 copies
of CDs. Old school.
But that's the thing, though. It's like just because we may disagree on something. Um, what up, Marquivia? What's going on, I see. I love you too, Marquivia. That's my sister.
Shout out to Marquivia.
Um, we gonna get a Marquivia because she's a teacher, but she does a lot of stuff with her glam projects and stuff. And she just did one this weekend. She do like paint and like paints and sip and stuff like that. And then she does like specialty parties for kids and stuff. So I want to get on here to talk about that. And then she can bring my badass nephew CJ with him. That little nigga bad, but I love him. But who we talking about? We was basically just just keeping the right people motivated with you and stuff like that. Um, like, and you sold the CDs, and that's the thing. Like we had disagreed on that, and I didn't think it was a good idea, but you sold 72 copies, so obviously I was wrong. And there's nothing wrong with being wrong. Um, that was my opinion. You gave your facts. You said, well, this is what I believe and this is what I want, and that's what you did, and it turned out great for you. I mean, 72 copies, um, and it's you've had people walk up to you in Charlottesville and be like, oh yeah, I know you. You saw it in Q. I downloaded your single and stuff like that. So you getting you putting in the work for what you need to do. Correct?
Right. Right. It's just about no bragging. Most of the time when I go to the store, that's why I always like to sit in the car, and sit around there because every time I get out the car, somebody knows me. More people know me than I know them. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Which makes me. It basically that helps me to become more successful because that means my marketing and my promotion is working.
Definitely, 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 definitely. Um, is there if you could have one mainstream artist feature, who would it be?
Mainstream.
Yeah.
Uh, prob- Probably Meek Mill.
Why Meek Mill?
I just like his vibe. Like he's, you know, he seems, to bring out, the energy. Like you can really see what he raps about because he's so animated, and that makes me want to listen to him. And he's been through a struggle just like most of us has been through a struggle. He's just been through a fucked up struggle, and he's still going through it, but he stays positive. And for somebody, to go to jail for no reason, and still be positive, that's just, come back out and kill it. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody who's successful. And that's somebody that I want to be around. That's somebody who I want to collab with because I know damn well if I went to jail that long for no reason, it's fuck the world. I don't give a fuck about nobody. My career is gonna be over.
Definitely.
So shout out to Meek Mill, man. Shout out to Meek.
Definitely. What was else? It was dang. So who wouldn't you do a feature with?
Who would not do a feature
Like
with?
you be like, I can't fuck with that.
Whew, that's a good one.
Like if Daniel got out of jail right now and said he wanted a feature. If Daniel Hernandez got out of jail right now and said he wanted a feature, would you do it?
Probably not. And the only reason why I wouldn't is because like we've been talking about, all these shows, you know, if you hanging out with 9 broke niggas, you're gonna be the 10th broke nigga. If you hanging out or doing business with a snitch nigga, a lot of people gonna think you a snitch nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just who you associate yourself with. So, I know a lot of, a few local artists that, can't wait for 6ix9ine to get out to collab with. They just don't understand, they're putting their life at risk. Because these people, I mean, he really snitched on some big name people, which means the real bloods are coming. And, I don't want to be hanging with that nigga when these niggas show up because I'm gonna be the first nigga to be like, oh, you on your own, boy. Like, that's just how I'm gonna be. I ain't fighting with you. You snitch.
Okay.
I'm walking away.
Man, oh man, oh man, man. Dude, it's been a long ass day. A lot of change. Like I've seen you grow as an artist. I've seen you grow from wilding out to to being a father. This last decade has been different.
Yeah. Having a kid definitely changed my life.
Like how do you feel about fatherhood now?
I love it, man. I mean, there's nothing.
Nephew bad as shit though.
Horrible, man. But he gets it from me. I was hard when you first met me. I was fucking horrible. I was the type of person. If you looked at me wrong, I was coming for you. If you said something wrong on the internet, you can feel my anger through my posts.
Like Q used to go into other people's neighborhoods to look for fights. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I would drive around if you're trying with me. I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to come to me. I'm gonna come to you, and I would drive around neighborhoods looking for people. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just, and this goes back to the 6ix9ine situation. If you hang with him, you're gonna get caught up in his shit. So if I was looking for somebody and I know and I see somebody else that hangs out with the nigga I'm looking for, I'm jumping out on you. That's just how it was. But becoming a father really,
mellow that out. Changed
it,
a lot.
Yeah, it was slowly, progressing. It's just all about progress, and learning how to be a father for one, and if the love, the definition of love is just if somebody don't have kids, you'll never know what love is until you have a kid because it's like when you look at him every day or look at her every day, it's like, yo, I have everything that I do in life is going to reflect on this person.
That's dope. Wow.
So I had to stop gang bang, I had to stop all that. Cut it out.
Shit. I'm tired. So I ain't really got no many more questions. Give me your information, dog.
You can find.
Before you do that, what is the name of the store they can buy your actual CD
at? They can buy it at Element Vapors. That's in there's one location in Charlottesville, Virginia, on Ivy Road, UVA area. There's also another vape shop, Element Vapors in Harrisonburg, Virginia. They can buy it from. And there's a couple of corner stores out there. I don't know the name of them because I've always called them corner stores. Like, who actually knows the name of a corner store?
I mean, it's the East Coast shit. Like, nigga, we just call it shit the corner store.
It's the corner store. I don't know the names.
They actually do have names. We just call it the corner store.
It's the corner store.
Or bodega or something. Like, we just never knew the fucking name.
I do a lot of direct selling. So if you hit me up and you cash at me PayPal, and give me your address and I mail it. I just mailed out 3 copies 2 days ago. Mailed out a copy in California, mailed out a copy in Connecticut, and 1 in Georgia.
Bet. You, I think, for 2020, you really 2020 in Barbara Walter voice. This is 2020. You probably need to really think about actually getting a website, and like especially if you're gonna do physical copies, people could place their orders and definitely could mail them out and stuff like that. But I look for you to continue to grow. I look for you to continue to do what you need to do to grow as a father, family man, and as an artist. So definitely, this is gonna be dope. It's gonna be a dope year for you, I think.
Yeah, I'm hoping I have one of my biggest goals right now for this year is to go to Cali.
Yeah, we'll be going there back in. We'll be going there, I think, in August. No, in July, I think. July, I think we went there in July.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be going back, but definitely. No, actually, correction, we went there in June. So we'll be going back. We went to Texas, which was dope, in March, and then in June we went to Cali, which was even more fun. So we definitely doing that again. Yeah, it was lovely too. There is like I said, I think yeah, go ahead and give me your social information. But I think like as an artist and what you've been doing, like I just want to see you continue to elevate. Like it's a good look on you. You know, there you're constantly evolving and you're never satisfied with just being in one lane. So I think that's a good look in itself.
Right. I mean, I just actually had this conversation with my mother not too long ago. When I first, the first 5, 6 years, you managed me, and I was, doing music. It seemed like everything I put out was a diss track. I was like the king of diss.
Nigga, because everything you did put out was a diss track.
Everything I did was a diss track, and it just so happened to be, 2 years ago, when, working on this album that, just came out, learning how to write, and I say regular music because I was a diss artist. So trying to write regular music was very difficult for me. I even have, I think, three clean tracks, no curse word, no profanity at all, and that was difficult.
Because you used to talk about niggas' mamas.
That's all I did, I got a new song actually. That's gonna be a YouTube exclusive. That will be out on Monday, the 6th. This year, my genre has changed a little bit. I'm going more into Latin hip hop to bring more of that side out. Since I've done, so much rapping and hip hop and just everything, go. I did everything, for the past years and years and years. It's now time to embrace, island music and bilingual music because it's getting hot now.
So we're gonna end this with the new Sergeant Q joints.
Find me on IG at I am SGTQ. I am SGTQ. A 10.
We out, baby.
Cuando era niño, querría secarte y conocido. 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 quería sacarte y conocido. Tierra la fama, cualquier cosa podrá suceder. One of the lights can wear action, getting paid. Watching paper just stacking, getting loose. Name shouting and clappers, dealing with the whole hating the magnets. Business side, lawyers viewing my contracts. Hennessy's monitor on my sound checks. Feeling like I am on top, praying to God that this feeling won't stop. I'm a Hennessy, just like a headshot pouring up, and I just cannot stop. Getting drunk, popping pills and I smoke. White girl, name I think it was coke. I was high, couldn't balance myself. I'm getting up, right back down to the flow. Couldn't focus on the crowds of my shows. Forgot my lyrics, all I think of is clothes. Made a fool out of myself.
With the food, it just stopped.